So first of all, you don't have to work out when you're on vacation. Just have your vacation. But if you want to move your body and you think that it feels better that way and you're not doing like an active vacation, here's a good option for you. So we're gonna have you start out with TBE or total body extension to overhead reach. So you're gonna start out by pushing your hips back, touching your toes, and then you're gonna inhale as you go all the way up, reach up, go up onto your tippy toes, and then lower back down, and do it all again. So exhale to come down, inhale to come up, arms reach up, toes go to their end points, and then back down. We'll do one more. But I'm gonna say maybe 8 to 10 of these for you, just to kind of get a feel for things. Make sure you take your time with it. Don't go too fast, because then you end up losing your balance up here. And that's not really why we're doing it, right? If you're taking time away from your vacation to add movement in, make it intentional. So, 8 to 10 of those. Next one we're gonna do is split stance archer to open. So, split stance. Doesn't have to be this long. It can be here. It can be a deep lunge if you want more, but I'm gonna go right here. Both arms are gonna come forward, so my hip points are staying forward. I'm gonna inhale, paint my arm with my hand, and then across the chest, reach all the way back, and then exhale to come forward. Inhale to go back, exhale to come forward. So super important that you're using your breath to help move you, right? So when you inhale, your rib cage is supposed to expand and raise, and as you exhale, your rib cage is supposed to lower and contract. So as you inhale, you're creating more room in your chest, in your thoracic spine, in your rib cage, so you can breathe a little better, and exhale out. Also, great for your parasympathetic nervous system, and if you've had to travel and it maybe didn't go the best, or they lost your luggage or something, probably a little stressed out, so breathe. The final thing that we're gonna do is alternating cactus arms, so I'll put a link in the video to cactus arms, which is the other video that we've done before. But we're gonna have you start out with your palms facing your face. You're gonna inhale, reach one arm up, kind of look at it, and then squeeze down. So it's kind of like you're doing a lat pull down, if you know what that is. And then scoop back around. Inhale up, stretch your side body, exhale, and then contract down. So we're just gonna go alternating. Inhale, exhale. Again, that rib thing that we were just talking about, super important. Inhale, exhale. So 8-ish per side, pretty much on everything, or 8 on the TBEs. Maybe do 1 to 2 rounds of that, see how you feel, but make it intentional. So if you only do 1 round, make sure you're breathing with every movement and that you feel pretty good. And then we're gonna do our next part for strength. And so it'll be a little bit more of a challenge. These moves are warming us up for those. So please do them and stay tuned for more fun stuff. All right, vacation peeps. So we are going to do split squats with internal torque chain squeeze as you go down. So it's a way to build tension and make it a little bit more challenging than a normal bodyweight split squat. I'm excited. So hopefully you've done the joint prep that we talked about in the first part of this video, and hopefully you've done the warm up for the first part of this video, because it will come in handy. So internal torque chain is basically like all of your deep intrinsic muscles that help support your spine and brace your trunk, right? So what we're going to do is you're going to push your hands together as hard as you can, so you'll feel your pecs engage, your abs engage, and hopefully travel all the way down, right? So you're keeping that tension the whole time, elbows go out left to right. With the split stance part, take a big step forward, or back. Big step forward, make sure that your hips are under your ribs, so you don't want to be back here, you're really trying to scoop everything under, and you might already feel a stretch in this squat. So if that's the case, take a little less out of it. And internal torque chain squeeze is ready. Take a big breath in, feel everything brace, and you're going to kind of hold it as you go down and then come back up. So as you're going down, your knees are slightly going out, but your feet stay planted, and then come back up. So what I mean by that is, versus keeping everything in line here, arms stay squeezed together, feet stay planted, knees kind of come out towards the pinky toes, and as you come up, they come up and together. So think about how like a frog jumps, goes out, and then like pops up. That's kind of what you're doing with your split squat, but you keep your feet planted. So the next thing that we're going to do is a Superman or woman or person with airplane hold. So you're going to lay flat on the ground. You're going to tuck your chin so the back of your neck's really long. And this one, you're going to shrug your hands way, way back, like you're trying to reach your toes. Then you're going to take a big breath in. As you raise up, inhale, hold, lower back down. Inhale, hold, back down. So you're just pausing long enough to kind of feel everything engaging. So this is working your whole posterior chain and your trunk. So make sure you're not just like tweaking your spine and like pushing into your bones. You're trying to be as long as you possibly can. Those airplane arms are reaching back towards your feet, so it's going to help open up your neck, which usually gets tight during travel because planes are not meant for anyone. And you're probably sleeping on a bed that's not your normal one. So all of those things can kind of like cause neck pain, and that's not fun on vacation. So this will help open that up, open up your chest, strengthen your back, and keep you upright for walking. Next thing that we're going to do is a high plank with hip drop. So high plank just means you're on your hands versus your elbows. You can be on your knees, but just make sure that you tuck your butt under. So this isn't really going to do much for your abs because you're not able to engage that well. Knee plank, you're going to push your feet down, tuck your hips under, and then roll onto one side, keeping your hands planted, roll onto the other side. If you're going to do a high plank on your toes, you're going to really reach your heels back, take a big breath in, drop both heels to the left side, exhale back to the center, both heels to the right side, back up to the center. So a super common thing that happens here is people kind of dip down into their shoulder. It's a thing, but it's not what we're doing. So super strong, kind of like dome your upper back if you're in a knee plank or a high plank, and then just kind of like wiggle your butt to the side, exhale back to center, inhale over, create space, exhale back to center, and then up downs. So up downs can also be called burpees, but I feel like burpees get a bad rap because they're misused. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna start out standing up, kind of like the total body extension you did. You're gonna inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. So that might be enough for you. If you want more, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. So basically, you're getting up and down as fast as you want. You can also do the full burpee, probably not talking during those, but those are just to get your heart rate up. So I'm gonna say with the first thing that we did, we'll have you do like 6 to 8 on each side, making sure they feel good. Do your non-dominant side first. So if you're right-handed, your left side is probably your non-dominant leg. Do that one forward. On the Supermans, Superwomen, Super People, I'm gonna say like 12 to 15. Again, move with your breath, do what you feel good. 6 might be enough for you. On the plank with hip drops, again, like 6 to 8 per side, but always go by you feel. And on the up downs, think about like 30 seconds to start. That might be too much. So moral of this little recap is do what you feel. It should feel good for your body. You should feel like energized after. You shouldn't feel dead because you want to enjoy your vacation, right? So try all of these. We have lots of videos on a lot of these things as well. So if you need more in-depth on like a split squat or something, go check out the other videos that we have. But I hope you have a wonderful vacation. Have some like delicious food for me and maybe like a fruity drink. And I'll see you when you get back.